EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. Turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Watson gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Pass.
Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Not much there, only a yard.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
Flush to his right. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Yellow, 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 yellow. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. 56.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
33-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down, 4 down. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and it's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Complete.
7 yards to pick up there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Let's go. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Hey, dribble it, dribble it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
We got 4.
It's Mixon on the counter, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Brought down.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand out.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At the 40-yard line.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Check, 59. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Out of the gun, Watson. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
Check 55, Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Let's go, let's bring it.
Throwing again is Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Watson looks to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
That's the end of the first
good for
quarter.
only a yard, and it'll be third down. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. To the air yet again, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it fourth down. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on third down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you need to recycle your playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
On the return, the Texans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone.
56. 15. 6 right there. 56. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Now Joe Mixon, and he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Number 28, Joe
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 35.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Mahomes, normally being a big-bodied receiver, plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
34-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
Ties the game.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Off of play action, it's Watson. He completes it to Hunt. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Crunch. He can run.
Watson on first down. And this one is incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He's brought down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second and 1, Watson, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Hey. 4 down. Check 43.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's a second and 5 now from the 25.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Hey, 43, 15. Inside.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Finding Knox there. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He will find his man on the outside.
10 more yards.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't it?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Mike, boys, 56. Check 56. Watch the slant.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Get the ball right here. Let's go. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach.
thrown
Maybe a
away
wise call
and
not to take a
incomplete.
sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Go.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll come out in the pistol. Here's a run with Mixon, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Texans have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hunt. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. Again, it's Watson. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
C.D. Lamb.
The end result, 21 yards.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
Set. 19. Check back.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, and then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this 1st half of action. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I got you, boy. 56 the mic, boy.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. From the gun to give to Mixon. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
The ball carrier.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd and 3.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Move. Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Hey, watch 28.
Again, it's Mixon. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47 area. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Even, 4 down.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. Take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to Ricky
Seals-Jones.
Touchdown.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Cowboys 10, Texans 9.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Here we go. 56 the mic.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw right side here. Complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down. shotgun. Gets it. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
You better bring it. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Yellow. Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Mahomes firing complete, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
2 times. 4 down. Check.
Mahomes now to throw. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. Coverage there by Von Bell.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock down the way on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Reset. Here we go. Switch.
Now a first down throw, Watson. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
First down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Now the ball comes loose, and the Texans scoop it. The 20. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now on 2nd and 16. Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Intended for Dawson.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Butker's kick here is good. And that's going to up the lead to 15-10. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They run again with Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Able to hit his target, Lamb. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Watson's pass complete
CeeDee
to number
Lamb.
88.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
Will line up for
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Get ready. Sponge.
Hunt going to run for it. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that were 40-yard line that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Hey, I'm coming.
Now Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
56 is the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get it.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That's complete to the tight end, Hopkins. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Mahomes pass.
Picked off at about the 31. So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in his game.
At their
And I
own
know this the
31-yard
holiday
line.
season because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete.
Watson's
A gain of
pass
6 there on
complete
1st.
to
Tell you what, he's been
Lamb.
able to put the ball in some tight
A
spots all
6-yard
game
pickup
long. That
brings
throw
up
no
2nd
different.
and
Yeah, a lot of
4
people would call it a
at
gutsy
the
type of a throw.
37-yard
I think he
line.
looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And that's going to be incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Watson. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 46.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
The tackle
Call
by
it a full
Kenneth
3
Murray.
yards in the wrong direction
The tackle
there.
made
Brings
back
up
at the
2nd down.
44-yard line.
Yellow. 56 is the mic. 56 is the mic.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
56, right there, 56. I'm coming for you.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Waddle. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Intercepted by the Cowboys.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
A yard brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
33-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 39. Come on, D. Hey, check
This is Lamb on the end round. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
C.D. Lamb, the ball carrier.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Out of the gun, Watson. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, it's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think you've got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Well, this Texans defense, they're all charged out now. They stop him behind the line for the 2nd straight play.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Complete to Michael Gallup. Touchdown.
That was
Dallas.
quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and 1.
Yeah, they make the run, pull it out, throw it, and as a defense,
good.
I've been in that spot before, and we see it all the time. You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost sell out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got fooled on that one.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking at your plays. All this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
56, 43.
He'll look to throw. Left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Back to throw, Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now a death. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Texans have burned the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They have one big call left. Here we go. I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
They'll look to throw, and it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Watson buying time to his left. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
And this returnable for Harris.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth.
Takes a bet. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hey, rip left. Switch up. Switch up. Where's Mike? 56 to Mike. 56 to Mike.
Now Mahomes. And he finds a man on the crossing route. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Yellow. Mike, 56, right there, 56.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start.
56. Mike's 56.
Mahomes to throw.
It's just me and you.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That third down conversion good for 23.
10 at the 32-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. 3 for 3 so far, and a 4th would win it. And Butker pulled it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. Well, he was 3 for 3 to that point, but he couldn't keep the perfect game going.
Did someone mention it on the bench and jinx it?
Maybe jinx him a little bit.
Well, you doubt it had anything to do with overconfidence, but hey, it's an inexact science. These things do happen.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. They'll run. This is Hunt. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Watch the run. Hey, check
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Part of the reason we're in overtime, all the interceptions he's thrown in this game, but that was a good throw right there.
Hey, he's really not daunted, is he, partner? I mean, it's been interception palooza for him, and he's still pushing it downfield, trying to make a play. And he was successful on that throw.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 35 on second down. Watson, that's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones.
Watson's pass.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Watson. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. As you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it here.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack?
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes against the quarterback.
Well, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should break open.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Short distance kick missed, no good, way wide to the right, and that changes everything here in OT. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Don't let him breathe! Hey, dribble it! Don't let him breathe, defense! 56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56.
So the false start will back them up 5. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
First throw of overtime for Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunity. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means our offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's our time. It's our time.
Throwing again is Watson. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on 3rd down.
Let's hear it, Texans.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Oh, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Watch tight end. 4 down, 4 down.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down, 4 down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Our final score in overtime.
Great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Houston, the win moves them to 3-9 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.